Live in your car, but carry yourself like you own a mansion. People should not be able to tell by your personality, by your character, by how you present yourself. They should not be able to tell you live out of your car. You should always in life carry a spirit of wealth. And I'm not talking about living like a rich prick and not caring about others. That's not what I'm talking about. Because whether you have a lot of money or whether you don't, it does not determine how you carry yourself. You should be able to walk into a conference room with a bunch of CEOs and handle yourself like a total professional and no one ever even know that you live out of your car. You should be able to kick it with a homeless person on the side of a street corner in the middle of the city and speak to them the same way you speak to a CEO as far as presenting yourself with integrity and not speaking down to them. No one is above you and no one is beneath you. You treat people as an equal and you carry yourself with a spirit of wealth. Not like a bag lady that has all her crap in the back of the car. Not like some, hobo guy as far as like a mentality of, yeah, I got stuff everywhere. I don't care about myself. No. You carry yourself like an absolute person of integrity. Whether you are very wealthy or whether you're very poor, whether you live out of your car or whether you live in a mansion, that does not determine how you carry yourself. Never forget that. Never forget that. Above all else in this world, your integrity, the amount of investment that you put inside your inner being is the most important thing. Whether you decide to live a consolidated life, whether you decide to live a mobile life in a car, conversion van, RV, tiny home, whatever, or if you're watching this, you live in a mansion, it doesn't determine how good or bad you are. Where you live, what type of environment you live in, how much money you have does not determine your integrity. That's what I'm saying. I don't care either way. I want you to know that you have confidence. I want you to know that even if you're living out of your car, you got everything in one bag, you show up to work and you're an absolute professional. And truth is, if you're doing it the right way, like I'm saying, like I'm practicing what I preach, and you should be wealthier than most people you work with because you're minimizing your bills. But that doesn't make you better than anybody. Never forget that too. Again, it's not about you're better than anybody. It's not about you're not beneath anybody either. What I'm trying to say is, a person with integrity treats everyone the same as far as, we both have a worth that we bring to the table. But carrying yourself like you own a mansion, carrying yourself like you live in a mansion, whether you live out of a car or not, it's a mentality. It's a wealthy mentality. Not about, I want to prosper, I want all this money, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about when you walk in a room, nobody should be able to know your living circumstance as far as you living in a car. And now if people want to judge you if you have, sweats on, whatever, but that don't mean anything. Let me tell you something. I wear sweats a lot of times, and I'm smarter than a lot of guys with suits on. And not that I'm not above them, but I'm just trying to say, Google proved that, right? Google, all their employees, most of them, on the West Coast, in California, they could wear sweats to school. A lot of those guys smarter than guys with suits on. You could wear a suit and have a below average IQ, be horrible with money and everything else. That was a society myth, that if you wear a suit or if you wear a dress, you're some smart lady. I remember one time I was wearing a 3-piece suit. A girl said to me, oh, you look so smart. Just because I wear a suit on, she thought I looked smart. I mean, I understand what she was saying, but that doesn't determine your intelligence. Now, I understand certain part of society we can't change. We have to have a certain appearance. So I'm always saying, you wear sweats or whatever, you always keep yourself clean, you always carry yourself a certain way. For the most part, there's always going to be off days. Come on, I'm realistic too. But overall, the message of this video is no one should ever be able to tell by how you carry yourself that you live in a car. You should be able to sit down with you should be able to sit down with the president of any country. You should be able to sit down with the CEO of any business and carry yourself with complete integrity. And you should be able to kick it with anybody in any circumstance in life. Again, whether if they're homeless, if they're destitute, you should be able to talk to them, as far as, with integrity in the same way. You don't talk down to people. You don't talk up to people. You talk to people and you carry yourself with a level of royalty as far as, not that you're better than anybody, but as far as your mindset, your demeanor. You know what I mean? That's That's a blessing, man. That's grace. Powerful message, man. Powerful message. And again, I'm sharing this message always to myself and then anybody else who needs to hear it, who wants to hear it. But we go forward. We go forward with a wealthy mindset. One is, again, you're probably wealthier than most people. If you live at a car, you work a full-time job, you save your money properly, you should be good. Now, if you make minimum wage and all that, it's still a struggle. I did a video on I think minimum wage should be higher. If you work in this country and if you're an honest person with integrity, you should get paid more than $7.25 an hour. But I don't want to get into politics on this one. But what I do want to say is, carry yourself with integrity, not like a bag lady or a bag man. Maintain your full-time job, or if you're able to do something else, as long as you're a productive, positive citizen. None of us are perfect. Come on. What I'm trying to say is, just live your life with a level of integrity, with the understanding we're not perfect. We're going to mess up a little bit here. We're going to do a little bit of this, that. I understand it. Come on. But I'm saying, carry yourself with integrity and with royalty. As far as with a royal mindset, treat everyone as your equal. No one is above you. No one's below you. Push forward in life and have that mentality. Very important. Stay inspired.